This is a brand new Mercedes-Benz GLE 350 4Matic, and in this video we'll go ahead and do one quick review of this GLE Mercedes-Benz. Take a look at some of the key features, performance, the engine, the interior, the exterior, and also look at the tech inside this GLE 350 4Matic. Trunk space here in the back, so you have some accessory lights here which will help you with lighting at night. So this Mercedes comes with this cargo cover, so that's your cargo cover for your cargo here. So if you don't want your stuff sitting out in the sun, you want to have that cargo cover here. So to pull that back, you just have to yank it out, and it actually snags off of that, and then it falls right in. Let's look at the roof. You have your accessory light here in the back. This GLE comes with a sunroof. It's not really a moonroof, but it's a small sunroof. And then again in the back you have this cargo space here with a side netting. Let's talk about passenger capacity. Now this GLE 350 4Matic actually sits up to 5 adults. This option or this trim does not have third row seats. So as you can see in the back, I got plenty of legroom here, almost 3-4 inches. And you have 2 cup holders here for 2 drinks. You can also just rest up and feel very comfortable. The headroom here is about 3 inches or even up to 4 inches of headroom here. Now this GLE 350 4Matic comes with a sunroof here. This trim or this option does not have the roof. As you can see, we have leather all around this door frame. This is actually hand stitched leather, and this here is not actually aluminum, but it's actually wood. So you can have different wood trims on your doors. And this one has heated and cooled seats as an option in the back. The other thing is that it comes with the Burmester sound system. As you can see, this speaker here, which is very beautiful. Then you have your bag here for holding cargo, side netting here. And then this car comes with climate control in the back for the passengers in the back. So you have all your climate controls down here. You have your vent here, so you have one vent on this left and there's another vent on the other side. Safety belts are pretty standard. Again, these are pretty standard safety belts, nothing to that. You also have reading lights at the top here, so you can just, if you have a book to read, you can just use that reading light, turn that off. And you have your handle to hold yourself in case you get onto rough terrain. You can just have this handle here to hold on to. And the other thing I didn't mention here is that you have more than enough space here for a drink or a cup holder. And the material here doesn't feel cheap. It's actually very exquisite leather. The actual door handle is all leather stitched, and you can see that. These are black Napa leather seats with some brown accents as well. So let's go right ahead and look at one of the key features on this GLE 350 4Matic. Is the infotainment system here in the front. You have your 12.3 inch screens here, and these are touch screens. So you have one on the left for the instruments and the other on the right for other information. So that's how it look. And again, these are 12.3 inches, each of these screens. Let's talk about the key technology features on this GLE 350 4Matic. You have this trackpad here, which lets you control all your instruments and all your displays at the front here. Which means that as you move the trackpad, the left or right, all your menu options also move. So all you gotta do is just swipe left or swipe right. So here you have your driving modes. You have dynamic mode here, which you can switch between different driving modes on this car. So as I'm switching up, I can go from comfort to sport to individual mode to eco mode. I can select off-road. So that's how you change your driving modes on this GLE. You have some other gauges and indicators on this trackpad here. You have your navigation system, so you want to press on that. If you press on that, all your mapping options come up, and you can see your 12-inch display on this GLE. So you have your radio option, and then you have your telephone. So that's pretty much it. This is the trackpad for controlling your instrument clusters and your entertainment at the front, and all your other options for your tech. And this is actually the volume control option here. Let me focus for you guys so you can see. So that's your volume option. You have this very iconic handlebars in the center console. Now these, they're really good looking. They're not cheap. You can see aluminum trim, and this is actually leather wrapped, which is hand stitched leather. And the center console is actually surrounded by wood trim. Now obviously as you drive and you're in rough terrain, you want to grab onto something, and this centerpiece here allows you just to hold on as the car moves through different types of terrain. Now the other cool thing about this new GLE 350 4Matic is that all the air vents are actually redesigned. You have these 4 vents here, which are rectangular in shape, and they have aluminum trim around it, and all this is actually wood trim all around to the end here. If I put it into drive and let the AC run, there's a ton of air coming through. They're kind of small, but I think they're looking very, very good. There's tons of airflow. One thing you'll notice is that next to this 12-inch free screen on the right hand side is another vent looking grill. These are not really vents in any case. These are just aesthetics, and there is no airflow from this section. So I think the need for that is just to present a uniform cabin, which means that you have very clean and straight lines from side to side, and this display doesn't end just right here and you have a covering here, but this allows you to present that masculine look and all the clean straight lines at the front of this GLE 350 4Matic. Now the other thing you want to take a look is these indicators are also redesigned. They're actually smaller. Now if you want to turn the gear reverse, press up, drive is down, neutral is center, and park, you just want to press this button right here. And on the other side are your weather controls. When it's raining, you wanna hit your wipers and things like that. Your lights are all from the left hand side. So again, very good looking. This GLE 350 4Matic actually comes with pedal shifters on either side of the steering wheel, and you have your plus and your minus pedal shifter, for those of you who know what that means. So you can pretty much use these pedal shifters if you want to change to a more sporty mode and you just want to take off. The other thing is, down here you have your wireless charging. You have your wireless charging mat down here. You have your USB-C connector, and it actually comes with two USB-C ports down here, and your wireless charging, and you have two cup holders. These present heated and cooled cup holders. And then if you want to close that, you just pull the lever, and it's very clean. And you can see this is actually wood trim, which looks very good. I love it. And obviously the wood trim here matches the leather. In the middle here, the accents. Let's take a look at the front, where you can look at the engine.